Hello? Hello? Oh god. Okay, here we go. Hi everybody. One last stream before the year ends. And what better way than to watch a video? Hi Chris. Hi Lightning. Hi. Oh god. I don't think I've ever pronounced your name. Ar Ari Arin? Aaron? Hi guys, I have soup with me. I was going to finish eating lunch and then start stream, but then I'm like, why don't I just eat lunch while, you know? Hi. Also, Chris, I did not know that I didn't know you sent it through Streamlabs. I thought I thought you just sent it over, but then but then I opened my Streamlabs today and I was like, oh, that was crazy. But thank you, Chris. I really appreciated them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mm-mm. But yeah, the plan is today I'm going to watch Searching for a Christmas That Doesn't Exist. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to draw a little bit before I have to go. Guys, it's so bad. I've been thinking about Durlord and Avery way too much recently. I just been thinking about them. But this felt easier? No, I get it. If you haven't seen the original video, it's called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. It's really good. It's by Weefies. Let me get a new tab open. I have seen the little character lore drops. I think it's so endearing, not gonna lie. Like, what do you mean Durlord is a college dropout because he finds college unfulfilling and that he has a hobby of like building little trinkets and robots and like, you know, and Avery like skateboarding. What do you mean Durlord likes tea and Avery likes warm milk? Dot dot dot. I find it very endearing. Ah, also, I love the fact that he made a Christmas version of this. He's just like me with my OCs for real. No, for real. Dude, when I didn't think this was real when because I saw people post like screenshots that he changed his skin to the Christmas version. But I thought that was it. Like he was going to do something else. I didn't think he would remake the whole video with Christmas skins. I just found that so funny. I was thinking, should I stream tomorrow? I was thinking about it. I was like debating, should I stream today or tomorrow? Oh, you would do this. Sorry, I'm eating soup. Okay, turn down the music. Let's get this set up. Let's see. It's not this one. It's this one. Ah, okay. Okay. This is good enough. There's that like giant white bar. Okay, okay. move this. And then okay, that's not bad, right? That's pretty okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the video and then I'm gonna eat my soup and then I'll make my comments. I saw like short clips of this. I saw short clips and comments that people made either on TikTok or on Twitter. Um but I haven't seen the whole thing. But this is very funny to me. It feels very funny.
Whatever you do at the chimney, don't go down. That's the first line in a book that Avery did not write. A few weeks ago, a channel
Also,
called
let me know
Avery
the volume's
Mayo
okay.
uploaded a video where he claims to have found a mine in his
Wait.
Whatever you do at the chimney, don't
I had to stop and stare at the first shot for like a full minute, like a disappointed dad.
go
So
down.
funny.
That's the first line in a book that Avery did not write. A few weeks ago, a channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a video where he claims to have found a mine in his world. He says he
He's
found
so
it in the
cute with his
basement of an
Christmas
igloo,
tree
and he
skin.
swears he didn't build it. Inside the mine is a chest, and
I
inside
found
the
this igloo, is that what it said? And I find this igloo with a basement.
swears
Oh my
he
god.
didn't build it. Inside the mine is a chest, and inside the chest is a book, and inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the chimney, don't go
The Mary
down.
Mayo.
Don't be fooled. He's listening. He knows where you are. He knows who you are. He knows if you're awake. You can't outsmart him.
That's
You can't
funny.
hide. At the chimney, don't go down. 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 Over and over.
Is that how you spell chimney? Is that how you spell chimney? It just doesn't look right.
And that's it. I find it odd that a random mine just appears in Avery's normal Minecraft world, and the cipher in the book doesn't seem like any sort of code I've ever seen. The appearance of a single letter surrounded by numbers almost seems like a fake attempt at making a convincing.
That's me! Wait, guys, I'm in this video. A single letter? That's me. That's literally me. Holy.
Single letter
Guys,
surrounded by numbers almost seems like a fake attempt at making a convincing code, and I was tempted to believe that this whole thing was just a giant hoax. But in the spirit of Christmas, I clicked on the description of the video and found a link to something else. A Google Docs folder simply titled
it's
one video
it's just
inside,
the link. That's
this
crazy.
Is where the true mystery begins. The search for a Christmas that doesn't exist. The footage begins with Avery going back into the mine, but this time he has a ton of items with him, presumably from his normal world. He sets up by the wall to start a new strip mine, and finds a cave. Nothing unusual.
Wait, he mined in a different part of the wall.
Time, but then he sees this. Walking closer, he finds something odd. Snow. And a present. Avery checks underneath them, but doesn't find anything else. These aren't blocks that can generate in caves normally, so something is definitely wrong with this world. But that isn't all. Avery walks deeper and finds a tree. And then another.
So cute.
And then another. Underneath each one is a cluster of presents and chests, all of them empty. For a second, Avery pauses, but instead of questioning this super unnatural sight, he just says this. Don't you think it's weird we've only seen coal? And yeah, I guess he's right. The only ore in this cave
only
is
coal
ore. But come on, there's a bigger reindeer in the room right now. That being, what is this?
Bigger
if Avery
reindeer?
claims not to have made this tunnel, then who did? Regardless, Avery keeps going. The tree's getting bigger and bigger until finally, Avery
oh my god, it's so
reaches
festive. It's so festive! Oh my god! I was so happy. Damn.
This is ridiculous and doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in Minecraft before, although I am
Ridiculous.
getting
Hello.
some odd deja vu for some reason. Avery continues to explore this cave, but the question is obvious. Who made this? We don't have many answers, so the only thing we can do is watch as Avery looks around in wonder. He checks out the giant trees and gifts, but doesn't find anything inside them besides this tunnel in the center of the opposite wall. It's dark, but he decides to go in anyway.
Oh my god, is this the chimney? Oh, it's so dark.
Something is wrong. At the very end of the tunnel, a few of the campfires have suddenly turned on.
Oh, holy sh... Guys. Guys. Right when that happened, when you said some of the campfires, like were lit or something, birds flew past my house. And you know, like, how sometimes birds, when they fly past the house, like, it kind of, like, flickers. Makes, like, a flicker of, like, the light from the sun from outside from the window, you know? Like, it flickers the light sometimes when, a bird or something flies by. Like, freaking, it flickered the light in my room. Like, all the light in my room just, like, flickered a little bit because... Dude, that scared me. He knows when you're awake. Oh god, oh god. It's already past Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore. Please spare me.
I'm not scared of these campfires. What is this supposed to be?
Dog, your name's so long. Why is his name so long? I already know what his name is, but... Oh my god, you can see! Oh god. Oh god! Is he? Dude, that would scare me. Just like a bunch of like sleigh bells. That would scare me. Oh god, he's here! Santa's here! What the? Wait, I missed it. Did he break through this glass? Did he break through the... Oh. Or was there just a hole? I was like looking down at my soup.
What was that? I've never felt like that in my life.
There was a hole.
I wasn't scared, I just felt... a sinister merriment.
A sinister merriment. There's just no way.
At this point, I have no idea what to think. This isn't like any Minecraft video I've ever seen, and it sure as Arctic doesn't look like Avery made all this himself by the way he's reacting. We're not getting any answers as to what this world is, and because of that, the only thing I can think to keep doing is to watch this footage, and hopefully we get some answers soon.
There's no way. There's just no way. He turns right and it tells him to go the other way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so funny.
Ignoring a few close calls, Avery swims through a giant network of underwater tunnels, but finally they begin to close around him.
It's time to take my medicine.
Until he makes his way up.
Oh god, he's gonna die. Oh god.
Why this would ever even need to exist in a Minecraft world is beyond me, but Avery gets his bearings and takes a look around. At this point, I want to state the obvious. Avery's name is censored in this footage, and his skin is dramatically different. Why? I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter for long because Avery suddenly snaps and runs to plug the hole at the center of the frozen lake. He blocks off the tunnel and begins chatting to us. If anything wants to get to me, it has to go through that, but I need to explore. What
This is so spooky, I know.
Is loading this chunk. Interesting. For some reason, it seems that Avery believes something is following him, except I don't know how that would be. This world is allegedly set to single player, but regardless, Avery has a plan. He crafts a furnace and begins smelting some items. After then cleaning out his inventory and getting distracted by this random cow, Avery does this. By lowering his render distance and going off to explore, the only way that the items in this furnace finish smelting is if something other than Avery loads this chunk, which would confirm that something is here with him. He sets the trap and begins to explore.
Why is the render distance being like darkness? And like just candy canes appearing so much scarier. Why is this extra spooky? Wait, this is actually kind of scary. If I had to be stuck in this world, I would be terrified.
There's
subscriber. I am so jolly.
I am so jolly. Maybe I am jolly. Hi, Shelby. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 8 months. That's crazy. 8 whole months? Ooh. Sorry, that was my coffee. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Hi, Shelby. Hi. Are you busy at work today?
Essentially nothing to find here. Avery wanders around this candy cane forest, but there's no clues or anything of the sort that answers the question of why this world exists. In fact, I thought this might have actually been the end until I caught it. A single block of powdered snow blending in with the rest.
There's just no way you can catch that. There's a difference. There's a difference. I didn't even know there was a texture difference. I would just jump at snow and hope for the best. Carol the Bells is such a good track to use for this. Just a bit whimsy, a bit mystique, a little uneasy. No, for real, I agree.
Of the ground, but it's really hard to notice, and Avery walks right by it, and then pauses. Weird. That's the third powdered snow we've seen.
There's just no way.
Third? What do you mean, third? But rewinding the footage, it turns out he's correct. On 3 separate occasions, Avery passed a block of powdered snow hidden in the ground, but he didn't give any reaction at the time that he'd noticed. He returns to all 3 locations, but finds nothing underneath, though he seems to be satisfied. Well, there should be a 4th one if we follow the angles. I mean, I guess that's true, but it seems like a bit of a stretch. Either way, Avery returns to the lake, and as expected, the items are still smelting. Nothing interfered with this furnace and loaded the chunk while Avery was gone. He picks up the rest of his junk and heads to pack up.
Okay.
Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? The chunk wasn't loaded. Except it was.
Yes.
The milk and cookies. When Avery threw out his junk items, he wasn't just cleaning his inventory. He was
Milk and cookies, there's just no way. There's just
setting
no
a
way.
second trap. When he returned to get his items, everything was just as he left it, except for two things. The cookies and milk he had were gone. If it
No
was just items
freaking way.
despawning, this should be impossible.
No freaking. Does he know that he exists? Does he know that he exists?
The cookies and milk he had were gone. If it was just items despawning, this should be impossible since everything was thrown at the same time, meaning that something
When
must
did he
have
get those
taken the
cookies?
milk and cookies. And even worse, it must have known about Avery's trap with the furnace and reset it on purpose to make it look like it never came. I'm not jolly, but my gut says to keep moving.
I'm not jolly. I'm not jolly. Oh god, we have a Mr. Grinch here.
Maybe I am jolly.
Maybe I am jolly. There's just no way that Weefy's recorded this with a straight face. There's just no way he kept his cool. Maybe I am jolly. Oh god. Oh god, is this the chimney?
Avery's guess is right, and after mining
will
the
find
correct
you, and
candy
you
cane,
will be jolly
finds
whether
a
you
tunnel
want to
that
or
turns
not.
into a maze, and slowly but surely, dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
Ooh, new song. If the king in yellow is Santa or something, does that mean Durlord is the Grinch?
I'm trying to mend. Someone please come to my defense.
Whatever this world is, it definitely seems to be leading Avery somewhere. But Avery isn't just blindly moving through it. It's clear he knows he's playing a game, and he's definitely too smart to walk right into a trap. But this world is smart too. Whatever is following Avery and compelling him to continue
After
knows
the
what it's
Matchbox
doing.
video,
Regardless
yeah.
of why it took the milk and cookies, it's clear it can hear Avery's chat messages and purposefully reset his furnace to make it look like nothing came. But why and what is it? I just don't know.
Oh god, it's Santa, it's Santa!
It's like forever since the last time.
Dude, I would be stuck in this maze forever. I'm really bad at mazes.
But finally, Avery finishes navigating the maze and makes his way into a giant room with a cipher. He pauses, says he'll need a pen and paper and candy cane, and then he waits.
And a candy cane.
The footage continues like this for 25 minutes, the camera
25
never
minutes.
moving an inch. But then, out of nowhere, he gets it. I was trying this cipher myself, and from the looks of it, it doesn't belong to any cipher family I've ever seen before. What's crazier is that cipher
jollified.
stacking, what Avery says this code is doing, is notoriously one of the hardest ciphers to break. It's when you combine two coding methods, one on top of the other, to make a message almost indecipherable. So how Avery managed to solve this with just a pen, paper, and candy cane is completely beyond me.
Thought you
For a
said nice
second, I
Carol.
was disappointed that he wasn't going to tell us the actual message.
know what?
but
In the spirit of Christmas,
he decides to give us a gift.
No way!
Beneath
No
the
way!
sky of melting gold, ancient echoes of a shepherd's mold. An old decay, if left one goes, is unseen truth, all but foe. Besides being
Okay.
cryptic, this doesn't really tell
Very
us
cool.
anything about this place. It just adds more questions. But the puzzle isn't over, and Avery seems to think that whatever we're seeing here is some sort of combination lock. But his solution this time is, well, you know, a little bit more efficient.
Very cool.
And with that,
Yay.
he's... Wait. Who's Durlord
Durlord
3
Christmas
version?
version.
For the first time in this entire footage, Avery's censor bar lingers...
That's such a lame name! It's so lame! It's so lame. Durlord 3 Christmas version. That's insane. That's such... So many people are like, why didn't you name him Rain Lord with the 3 instead of an E, like a reindeer, but Rain Lord? Like, that... This is so awful.
for just a little too short, and we can see his name, Durlord 3 Christmas version. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. What if the reason that this person's
This lord
behavior
goes
is so
deep.
different from the guy we saw at first is because it really is a different person playing
Also,
this
hi,
world?
Kaimar.
If
I didn't
that
say
is
hi
the case,
earlier.
though, is this before or after Avery's initial video? My first guess was after. Maybe
Really
Avery
makes it
gave
so much
this world
funnier.
to someone,
Yeah, it
but
does
then
give-
how would he link
honestly-
this footage in his description?
Honestly, the lack of creativity in Durlord's name really gives more character to Durlord. I'll be honest.
If it is Avery playing, then why go out of your way to change your name and skin? Something about this just doesn't make any sense to me, but we don't have any time to think, because before we can, Durlord finds himself in the village.
Oh my god, gingerbread houses. That was fine, no worries. Oh my god, gingerbread houses. Gingerbread town! Yay! Wow, it's so festive. Why is he griefing it? Because Durlord doesn't have the spirit of the holidays. That's a giant Santa hat. It's so large. Why is it looks like a witch hat. Oh my god, is this a chimney? Oh, okay, he doesn't. That's crazy.
The village is strange. It's completely abandoned, if the chests and cobwebs didn't already tell you that, but the houses themselves are weird. They look like run-down gingerbread houses, and the highlight of this place, the angel with the Santa hat, holds no secrets in its basement. I don't really understand what this is.
You didn't even go
and Durlord
down!
doesn't seem to either. He looks around for any sort of lead about where to go from here.
Okay, no, it's still there. God, guys, suddenly, Dear Lord has never heard of Optifine. No, no. God, why is it so scary again? Wait, he still has like a bunch of torches. Wait, that was just out in the open? Okay. Dude, I really do think that the Christmas present chest for the season ties it all together.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them.
Not
Rest
feeling too
assured, it
jolly
will not.
anymore.
Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved.
I can't.
The saint is coming, my ass. If anything, I wager that their saint is already here. It's watching me write this. I wager it is. Bells. Bells are ringing, and it's snowing.
No freaking way.
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found
somewhere
this,
else and it
I
does not have
implore
the
you,
intended effect.
turn back. Disconnect. Forget about this world. It is not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know this is a heavy ask, but please do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Oh. Oh. Did it just cut to him going through? Okay. Oh wow, how nice. Wait, that's nice of him, building a new door. Wait, this is the same path. That'll stop him for sure. When I hear those doors open, I know someone's following me. What is that? Is that the chimney? Oh! Oh god! God, this is the chimney! That's why he goes down chimneys. You're so right! You're so right! Oh god, it's the chimney! Oh no! Aren't you supposed to go out down the chimney at the top? Guys, don't do it, dear Lord! Don't go down, don't do it! That looks sus as heck. You know, I'm glad Refuse is accepting the King in Yellow and Dirt Lordship. Dude, it's so funny. He was all like... He was all like... Well, what did he say? Like, cryptic, like... There's no way you fell from that height and you only lost... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was just so funny to me. It's like you turn to the side and the door is right there. Yeah, Eldritch Horror and College Dropout. That's funny. There's just no way you fell from that height and you lost you only lost 5 hearts. Like, okay, there's just no way. The door's right there. The door is right there. Durlord is a college dropout. At first, the most unbelievable thing about this, yeah. It's a Christmas miracle. Wait, you're so right. What a nice door. Gee, I hope something nice is behind there. Oh, 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 okay. I was all like, why is nothing being blacked out? Okay. Huh. He's seeing his presents before Christmas. No! Wait, how did he know there's a path here? Dun, 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 dun. Was that the giant chimney? Is that the giant chimney? Is that there's just that the chimney? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? There's just no way. This is the chimney? How did he get to the other side? That is so funny. Oh, he has a pickaxe this time. Wait. Pause. Just coal? There's iron right there. There's iron. Guys, I found it. Iron. It's not just coal. Bro ran around the whole thing. Weefy's sleep deprived after finals. When you think about it, Santa Claus is just the king in yellow how I imagined that was made. He didn't even mine it. He didn't mine it. And he had a pickaxe this time. And he blocked the hole. Okay.
Whatever you do at the chimney, don't go down. Don't be fooled. He's listening. He knows
God.
where you are. He knows who you are. He knows if you're awake.
You're awake.
You can't
Oh,
outsmart
God.
him. You can't hide. At the chimney, don't go down. At the chimney, don't go
He
down.
only went down
At the
one
chimney,
chimney.
don't go down. At the chimney, don't go down. And that's it. The footage ends right there. Durlord
Alt video title: The Caves and Cliffs update ruined mining. I wish I was as smart as Weefy's. He doesn't study before exam and he's in Harvard. Real.
was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. What? That means this footage must have been recorded before, but who is this guy, and how did Avery get a hold on his world without even knowing? Avery said he found this below a normal igloo, which means he didn't get this world from someone else. But okay, if we just put that aside for a second, what was behind that door? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That's part of the original footage. Whatever Durlord saw behind that door must have been so urgent that he Avery ran all the way to write this message. It's completely out of character and doesn't make any sense. There's just way too many questions here, but there is one thing we can solve. The code at the end of the book, this video is the key to solving it. If we take the numbers to represent slots in Durlord's inventory, 1 here and 36 here, we get this message. Be good, Avery.
Be good.
Be good? What? And wait, how does Durlord know who Avery is? If Avery found this world randomly, it means
They just don't look serious. They don't look serious. Look at this. This is my main character. Dude, he's so cutesy. Look at his little Santa sweater. Oh, Santa. Look at his little snowman sweater. It's so cute. It's so cute.
know who Avery is. If Avery found this world randomly, it means that it wasn't
just a
given to
guy.
him. So for Durlord 3 to know Avery and Avery to be clueless, how is that possible? Whatever Durlord saw behind that door, whatever he knows about this place and why it exists, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. For heaven's sake, be good, Avery.
Be good. Be good. Wow. Scene. Ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way he failed the water bucket clutch. Low key, what if I build a giant cavern with a secret code on the wall in the realm? Like, ooh, why not? I think that could be fun. Guys, I reference like Don't Turn Left like all the time. It's kind of terrible. I like in real life I reference it, and then whenever I'm in Minecraft, I always find myself at a T section and I always turn left. I don't think I've ever turned right first, like at all. I've always turned left. I seen a post a couple days ago about how Durlord's hotbar in the OG video when he's writing the book is a cipher that spells out brother, but I don't know how real that is. Yeah, I saw that too. And then a lot of people were like, there, these two are brothers, and then these two are brothers. And I'm like, okay. Wait, you haven't seen the original video of this? And you watched this first? There's just no way. But I happened to recently read The King in Yellow for a completely different reason. For a completely different hyperfixation. Nope, never got to it. Oh my god. That's so funny that this is the first time you've seen this video and it's the silly Christmas version. That's so funny. But the original version is much more serious and more cinematic, trust. Kind of messed up that this Tweefies guy just copy pasted Christmas onto Weepy's popular video. I know! Guys, people these days always stealing other people's videos for clout. I can't believe it. I can't believe that none of these videos have a single unique concept to them ever. I love that he didn't even try with Durlor Christmas version. Oh yeah. Tweefies apparently hit 3 mil on some channel. There's no way. There's just no way. I don't believe it. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. I like that video a lot. Guys, it's just so bad. I didn't realize how bad it's gotten me thinking about all these characters until like recently. I'm like, man, I want to draw Durlord. And that is something because I don't like drawing people with Hi. Hello, cool Babosa. Hello. I don't like drawing characters with armor. I'll be so for real. I don't like drawing armor. Um, but I made the exception for Durlord. I did make that exception for Durlord. I'll do it for you. Oh my gosh, would you really? Would you really? Would you really? And guys, do you know what came upon me? Um, me thinking about them a lot more. Give him a Christmas sweater? No, for real. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Do you know what came upon me thinking about it more? It's because I was thinking, man, I think Durlord and EMF from Parkour Civilization would get along very well. And we all know how much I freaking love EMF from Parkour Civilization. And all I'm saying is, no way, really? Yeah, just a little bit. Like, Avery is green. He seems like a silly guy. Do you know who else is green and is a silly guy? Wow. The crossover potential. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See what can hang out with the king in yellow. Isn't that crazy? This is what happens to me, guys. This is what happens to me. What would that crossover even be? Dude, I don't even know, but wouldn't that be funny? I fear that would be funny. Okay. My bowl is taking up too much space on my desk. So I'm gonna put it away and then we're gonna get to art. I can show you all the art that I've done. Um, Now that I don't have to hide my screen. Because I was hiding my screen before because I didn't really want to show the stuff that I was working on, but now that Fort C's Christmas subathon is over and his birthday project has been um posted. Wait, we have to watch that, guys. The Christmas the birthday I was a part of a birthday project for Fort C and it was posted the other day and it was really awesome. It turned out really great. Everyone's art and stuff was very cool. But now I can show you guys all of the fooies that I've worked on. 873. Because if you guys didn't know, for Fort C's Christmas Subathon, I worked on every single one of his PNG tubers. Like, every single one of them. And some of his holiday emotes, as well as his, like, alert images. I worked on basically all of them. So that's fun. Okay, here we go. Durlord. Durlord. Okay, here we go. This is my first concept of Durlord. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my goodness. My room smells like soup. That's crazy. It I normally don't like eating in my room, but you know. Oh yeah. Okay, let me show that real quick because I think it turned out really awesome. Okay, where's the link? Okay, this song low-key gives me PTSD because like any song that I work on a project for a long time, I just can't listen to it anymore. I'll be so for real. I'm like I'm like listening to this again. Here you go. It came out together so well. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this is a birthday project that we did for Fortsy's birthday. A bunch of artists came together. Whimsy hosted it, invited people in to put together this video. And yes, we did make him cry. W.
Your companion undetected, standing ready for your word. A mark of shame, but it's not in disposition. Rose up and sell a fate for any proposition. I greet your day and ask you how you are, and demonstrate my endless surface high. I take things back when not insufficient. I learned to tell you no, we're running inefficient. A good time.
Oh, and we also covered the song. So we had several different singers cover it, and then several background vocalists and ad-libs and stuff. I was one of the background vocalists. You can't really hear me, I don't think, but if you listen closely, maybe you can.
Yet there's something deep inside that leaves me teary-eyed, a longing for a world left on the other side. Zero crossed the great divide. So can we wander for a spell and live in parallel? I want it to be true to be like you. My heart sings a chorus out of tune, and I could leave it on a shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing can conceal the things I feel, my love. Can you teach me to be real? I've been constant, I try back and call, but lately I just can't do anything at all. I used to pride myself on my discretion, a sensible devotion, loyal and attentive. But when I take these numbers as they are, I'm greeted with a senseless feeling in my heart. Oh, undefined, I seem to be defeated, but if I redesign, then maybe I'm completed in some time. I won't take it back this time. Words in sequence from a thread,
That was
I trace it
cool.
to the end, and
A little insight. So this part, the shut your mouth part, this emote I've made a long time ago, right? But this was actually a last second add-on to the video. I think they asked me like a day or two before the release for this file to be put in because they're like, wait, we had an emote for this. So this part right here was a very last second add-on. I think that was funny. I like woke up to the message and I'm like, oh. Dude, that cheering part, the 1, 2, 3, let's go, like that cheering part, you don't know how many times I've listened to that section because I was recording my background vocals, and so how we did the recording was that we had to do it like straight through one file, right? So it's not multiple files for each section. It's just like one whole section with the whole file. And then I had to listen to that over and over and over again because like my part was like a little bit after that. The instead, you know, like how there's like a little harmony with instead. So I would listen to it over and over and over because I kept re-recording my lines over and over because like I would say the note a little bit off or like I didn't say it in time. Oh god. Oh god.
Froze down, I'm living proud now. I want it to be true to be like you. My heart sings a chorus out of tone. And I could leave it on a shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could conceal the things I feel. My love, can you teach me to be happy birthday, happy birthday, Foxy. Though I try,
I think like the screams and everything was really cool. Hi, Dad. Oh, son, my goat.
Can we wander for a spell and live in parallel? Cause now I know it's true, I'll be like you. My heart beats a rhythm just for you. And I could leave it on a shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could conceal the things I feel. My love, I give you my gratitude.
Dude, these little dolls haunt me, and I want one so badly. It looks so scary. I want it.
I am definite and real.
Dude, this part's so cool. Like, just, you know. I also love this ending. It's so cute. Look at the kiwi. It's so cute. This part's really fun. Seeing like sports teamers like everywhere. It's so cute. Also, I forgot to tell them, but they actually wrote my name two different ways. So like, so you see here in background vocalist, my name is like all caps GKSD. But if you go to here as an artist, my name is all lowercase. And I forgot to tell them to change that. That uh I would like it looks better if it was all lowercase. But so I didn't realize when I came here. It looks like my name is being yelled. I'm so sorry. I don't want to yell my name. I'm sorry. But wasn't that cute? That was cute. All caps and all lowercase. Yerp. The I think this part. Oh god, where is it? It came out so good. It did. It turned out so well. I really like the computer parts. These parts right here, like where it's like a different setup. I don't know how they did it. Like it just appeared on like a bunch of different screens, you know? Especially like what was it? Like over here.
The great divide.
He can tell so much love and effort went into it. Yeah, this was like a few months in the making, I
So can we
think. Like all the different screens. Like all the reflections and stuff. They did really well post edit. Like all the reflections and everything. Because I don't think it was recorded with the video. Like the setup was just recorded, but like the video wasn't recorded on the setup. Do you know what I mean? At least I don't think so. I don't know. The edit was really, really well done. Yay! It's so phenomenal. Ugh, I'm so happy how it turned out. This came out so well. Because if you guys didn't know, the first time all the artists and all the vocalists that weren't like in the behind the scenes, the first time we saw the whole video was the exact same time that Fortsy saw the video. Yeah. So we did not see it beforehand. Yeah, it was my first time seeing it when Fortsy saw it. But I didn't see it either. Um this was so the first time he saw it was the first time we saw it, and that was fun. That was fun. Yeah. The video turned out so well. Like, I can show you guys my part. Oh my god, I can show everything now. I can show everything now. Look at everything that I've made. Everything that I've made for the Fortsy subathon. I actually covered this because I was showing my screen to Fortsy, because we were working on subathon stuff, and I had to hide all of the birthday project because I didn't want him to see it. Um, but yeah. Where did I animate it? I don't remember where I animated. Was it this one? So yeah, some of the people animated it themselves, and some people um what's it called? Um got the animated done for them. Um I thought it was just easier if I just animated it myself. But yeah, it's funny because it's just a still image. And I just animated his face because that's how Procreate works. I just put him in the background, pasted him there, and I just animated the face. Ugh, it looks so scary. This looks so scary. I feel like this just looks so scary. I was working on that. Is this I was just so I just animated the blinking on here. I did the same thing, yeah. So I animated the blinking and the eye turn here, but I actually exported the images into because this part was just frames. So I exported it and onto a different software and animated it. So this is the only part that got animated on Procreate. Blink. Look, blink, blink, blink. I don't know. It's kind of fun. But I will say, me animating this actually inspired, because I made this before I made the Fugies for the Christmas subathon. So me animating this was all like, wow, wait, what if the Christmas subathon Fugies actually moved, you know? So that inspired this. So whenever he spoke, his mouth moves. And then whenever he's still, he would just blink. Blink. Blink, blink. Blink. But yeah. Um Oh, my little cousin loves, whenever he sees me, he asks me to draw on my iPad. So I let him draw. And so I looked away, okay? I looked away because he knows how to pick colors. He knows, so I keep it on this for him. So he knows how to pick his colors, like what color he wants. I looked away, I came back, and I saw this. And I'm like, oh my god, is that Parrot X2 in Weepies? I looked at this and I'm like, oh my god, wait a second. Did he make Odyssey Duo fan art by himself? And so I immediately sent this to my friends. Like, does this not look like them? You don't know how many times I had to record the happy birthday ad lib? Dude, I can imagine. Also, hi Luna, hi! I recorded it many times too. Wait, I see it. Like, don't you see it? Here's Parrot. Here's Wheaties. I did not tell him what color to pick. He picked his own colors, okay? I just handed my iPad. He sits on my lap. He's like 2, okay? So he sits on my lap and I hold the iPad up for him. And he keeps switching holding the pen between both of his hands. I don't know why, but I have no idea what I'm looking at, not gonna lie. So this was his first art. This was his first art that he made. Um, and then this is the second art. I think it's because he saw me warming up. I was testing out pens and he was watching me and then he made these. Honestly, I think he's improving. I think he's improving. But he really does like drawing whenever I'm around. It's because he sees that I draw and then he also wants to draw. It's beautiful, isn't it so beautiful? It's so beautiful. Let's see. I made some animations for Forty's birthday PowerPoint. I made a little kiwi like this. Um, and then I made this guy who's jumping. It's on the PowerPoint. I am slide 175, so he is never going to see mine. Um, and then this is another one. These are all so last second. I'm like, I am so over animating because I made these after finishing the birthday animations and then after making like 7 different Fugis. I did not realize I made that many Fugis. Okay, I did not realize I made that many. He need those on his stream. Too bad his birthday's over. But yeah, I really like this one. This one's so funny. He's such a meatball. He's a meatball. Dude, I made too many. I made way too many. The Fugis are so cute. Thank you. They're all in here. All of the Fugis I've made. Yeah. I wish the animation plays. Uh, instead of me having to open up each one. Hair's really amazing. Thank you, Luna. The gingerbread Fugi was my favorite. The gingerbread is also one of my favorites. This is the speaking animation. What's a Fugi? Is basically a PNG tuber. Um, but yeah. But the 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 application name is called Fugitech, is where you can upload if you connect your Discord into Fugitech, whenever you are in a Discord call, your Fugi will show up, and then you can have Fugis for like PNG tubers for like all your friends and for yourself, all like in that call. I personally don't use Fugitech. I use VO Mini. Yeah, that's what I use. But see, look, like I test the stuff myself. Um so here's this one. I can literally test all of them right now if I wanted to. Um so here's the Christmas sweater one. So as you can see, when I didn't speak, I'm blinking. But when I speak, my mouth is moving, you see. Um so yeah, this is the default one. I'm honestly surprised that people like the default one a lot. Um, and that it because there was a redeem because since we had so many Fugis for the Christmas subathon, we didn't want one Fugi to just be used for like 5 minutes and then switch to the next one if like the goal was reached. So we had like a redeem where people can like every 45 minutes or so you can switch what Fugi he uses. So this was the first one that I made. The original one was also super cute. Yeah, this was the first one I made. I made this one to test it out, but then I got carried away and finished it. I wasn't supposed to make a default Fugi. The plan was to have a black screen into because the first sub goal unlock was the first Fugi, which was the ugly sweater one. Um but instead of But instead of that, I gave him a default. So when he started stream, he can have a Fugi already. Because we wanted to reveal like this whole setup. When he showed all of them, it made the gingerbread so small. Yeah, it was cute. I didn't test all of them. I won't lie. I was in such a rush to finish them that I didn't test all of them. I only have this one on here, and I have the test for the reindeer one. Yeah, the reindeer one turned out a little bit different. Um, so you can see when he talks, the nose glows. That's actually what I kept in the final. I don't know if you could see it very much. I was surprised that people liked the reindeer one as much as they did. I think the reindeer one was one of the most re-requested Fugis throughout the whole subathon. But yeah, the reindeer one when he speaks, his nose glows. Oh, and that's me. Yes, yes, it's revealed. I cheated. I just moved my character up and down instead of like changing like the whole thing. Um, but yeah, I cheated. Whatever. It works. Yeah. It got to the point where like I don't even show my hands anymore. I'm just in the corner. But yeah, here's all the Fugis that I made. Ugh, it took so long. It took so long. I was just lurking and gifting. Hey, you gifted, and I was like, "Yo, hey, Lightning." Hi, Lightning. That was so funny when I saw you. I was like, "Oh, Lightning's here." You should lower it by a pixel every stream. Wait, you're so right. That's what I'll do for 2026. Surely people will notice. Speaking of 2026, I do want to make New Year's resolutions for next year. Just barely peering over, like by the end, probably like by the end of like the first month, I'm just gonna look like this. Hey guys, can you see me? Hello. I'm here. Trust me. Trust me. I swear. I swear. I swear I'm here. Um, I think next year I do want to clean up my channel a bit. Cause what do you mean? For one guy, I make so many Fugis for him for just one subathon. Lower your mic volume by one. I just start screaming by the end of the month so that you guys can hear me. That would go crazy. Um, but like, what do you mean I make so many Fugis for one guy for one subathon that lasted 37 hours and I can't even change my emotes to look like my current self? Like, my emotes has a blue sweater on. My emotes have a blue sweater. I had never had a PNG tuber with a blue sweater. I made it because I didn't know what else to make me for. I had never had, and the only and the only emote that's like even remotely related to how I look like now is my side-eye emote that Alma made for me. I don't think I've seen the Ranger one on stream. I think I was asleep when he changed for that one. Yeah, I know a lot of people like the reindeer one. Side-eye. Side-eye, side-eye. And like half the time I forget I even have it. That's how often I don't use my emotes. Do you know what my most used emote? It's this one. It's literally this one. And it's not even me. It's because Fortsy locked the Fortsy hehe behind his tier 3, and I was fed up because that's my favorite emote, that I put it for my tier 3, so that I can use it without being a tier 3 sub to him. That's what I did. I literally did that. I think I did it for another emote of his too. What else did I do? Oh, I was about to put like another one, but I forgot which one. I was all like, you cannot lock the emote that I made for you behind a tier 3 paywall. Did you see there's a 7TV recap? I saw the notification for your message. I'm too scared to open it. You would steal his emote? Deserved. I made those emotes. I'll steal all his emotes. You guys don't even know. Before he got affiliate, I was going to put all of his emotes into my channel so that I can use his emotes in his chat before he could even upload emotes, okay? I was going to do that, but literally the next day, he got affiliate, okay? I was going to do that. I was going to use his emotes in his chat, but he got it the next day. It pissed me off. I was all like, I couldn't do my bit. Couldn't do my bit. Watching Owl House pirated? No, for real. Man, I wanted to do that bit so badly, but I couldn't because this guy had to be so successful so early on and got affiliate right away. Eye roll. Slash joke. Make an emote and gatekeep it, dude. Should I? I should, shouldn't I? Speaking of emotes, I also made some emotes for his thingy. I think this is one of my favorite ones that I made. This one is so cute. I actually really loved how this one turned out. It makes me really happy. Like look how so small he is. I notice a pattern of you having emotes of people that aren't you. Yeah. Yeah, I do steal emotes. Like this emote of Ziggy. I took that emote from Ziggy. It is so cute. Um, there was actually one emote that never came to be because I made all these. Can I be so honest? I made all almost every single one of the emotes a day or two before the subathon. Because I was so locked in making the Fugis and thinking I had more time than I did. Dances! I miss Dances. Dances bot. Our little shark robot. But yeah, I made almost every single one of these the day before. The day or two before. Because I genuinely thought I had more time than I did. But I didn't. And then I'm like, oh god. Yeah. This was a fun one. I guess. This emote actually, the Santa one, I sketched like a month before the subathon and I didn't animate it until like the night before. I was literally animating this while in call with Fort C for a last second meeting before the subathon to make sure everything was all together. It was so last second. I just thought that was funny. Oh, the Santa Fugi was actually a really fun one because I wasn't going to animate the beard, but then I did. I was all like, it would be more fun to indicate when he's speaking if the beard was moving. Um, but yeah. But there's everything. I'm happy to do it again, low key. I think making Fugis are fun. Yeah. Mm-mm. God, I love the gingerbread. I don't know. When I drew the gingerbread one, I was all like, oh, I like it a lot. So, this was one of the first ones I've made because I thought it was cute. I thought this one would be fun too. I think we kept this. So this is an emote that still exists on Fort C Fort, I think. I don't remember. But this is still around somewhere. I think it's still being used somewhere. Um, what else can I show you guys? I think I showed you guys all of these already. Oh, this was the early stages of the gingerbread Fort C, and then I didn't like it. I didn't like it, so I remade it. And I think the new version turned out much better. When did I draw this? Did I draw this on stream? I don't think I drew this on stream. I think I drew this for funs. More like cardboard for C, no, for real. If you guys don't know, I really like parkour civilization. Me getting hyperfixations on shows that like won't continue ever. Like they're just one-offs. Holler for now. Do you enjoy your day? Thank you, Luna. Have a good day too. Babo. Yeah, I drew Ivory on stream. I was going to draw this for Christmas. And then I was going to do another art for Christmas. This is as far as I got. What's a parkour civilization? Dot 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 dot. This is as far as I got for Christmas art. Dot 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 dot. I drew this. Oh god, take that out. Yeah. Dear Lord. Also, I won't lie, the other day, my Procreate brushes got reset. Dude, I had an unfortunate several days. Okay. So, my past few days, literally, so I went to disclaimer. Actually, I won't say that story. But the other day, like the day after Christmas, my iPad just would not charge. Like this has happened before. My iPad wouldn't charge for any cord except for certain ones, right? So the first time the original charger didn't work, I used my laptop charger. My laptop charger is a USB-C, and that was the only charger that would work on my iPad for like maybe a month or two, right? And then that suddenly stopped working. I tried every other USB-C charger that I had in my house. I ordered several new ones of different brands, and one of them worked. The others didn't work, right? And so I returned the rest and I kept that one. And that worked for several months until the day after Christmas. My charger stopped working. I had to go find a different charger. I ordered more chargers. I ordered wireless chargers, and none of them worked, right? So I brought it into the shop, and the shop looked at it. My iPad was dead. Nothing was loading. It would keep saying that it was charging, but then it would say it's not charging, and then it'll go back to charging and then not charging, right? And so we had to take it to the shop, and then the guy was all like, oh, there could be many reasons for this. It's either the port is damaged and we can change it and that'll fix it, or something else, and I'm not sure. And so I left my iPad there overnight, and I had never felt the urge to draw as much as I did the 24 hours I didn't have my iPad. Like I felt so anxious that I wanted to draw something, but I had barely anything to draw on. I did have my sketchbook, but like the art that I wanted to make was literally full color in my head, and I refused to color with any traditional like product, right? I do have an on-screen tablet for my PC, but moving that around and drawing with it is just a hassle. And I would only do it if I know that I'll be sitting down at my desk for a long period of time to draw. And so I'm just like vibrating with the need to draw so badly, right? And so when I got the call the next day, they saying, "Hey, we fixed your iPad. It's charging again. We just had to change the port." The wave of relief that hit me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, my iPad's fixed. I don't have to buy a new one." Because I was anxiously scrolling through, being like, "God, do I need to buy a new iPad?" Because I had this iPad for 8 years. 8 years in 4 days, I think. No, 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This iPad would be with me for 8 years, 3 days from now. Um, I bought it for college, and then it's been surviving past college, um, and into my work. So like, if I lost this iPad and all the information in it, I would have lost like my entire livelihood, basically. Um, So once I got it back, we tested to see it was charging. It's fine. It's been charging well since. But every single time I plug it in, I hold my breath because like, what if it doesn't charge if I plug it in? Um, but yeah. So I've been backing it up, right? I've been backing up my iPad because I'm like, okay, I should back up my iPad so I don't lose all the info on it. And I started backing it up as soon as I got home, and it's still been backing up since. And it keeps saying, and the time it's like the estimated time remaining for backing up keeps increasing. It went from 4 hours to 8 hours to 1 day to 2 days. And when I opened it this morning to look how much time it's needed left, it's 3 days. I don't think that's right, is it? I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm checking again. Yeah, backing up about 3 days remaining. I don't understand. Um, I don't think that's right. You have a lot of data. That's true. My last backup was in July. And since then, I've had the birthday stuff, the Fugi stuff. I have like 50 different emotes. So I guess it makes sense, but I feel like 3 days is a lot. No? I've never backed up my iPad. Yeah, I got a little that the whole like 24-hour plus of not having my iPad really scared me a lot. So I was all like, okay, I'm gonna back it up. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, here we go. I also still don't know how I want to draw Durlord. I don't think I'm 100% happy with this design. Because I've been looking at a lot of Durlord fan art for no reason in particular. Um, but I feel like Avery's so simple. He's like slime block. He is just slime. Block of slime. Dude, I freaking love all of the art. Oh, they look so silly. They look so silly. Mm-mm. Okay. Maybe scrolling through my likes is not the move. That's what happened to me. Me just hoping and praying to the gods that nothing happens to my iPad, and then I was my own worst enemy because I accidentally deleted like 600 art because instead of clicking on duplicate, I clicked on delete, and I was just like not paying attention, and then and then I clicked okay instead of no, and then I deleted all of my art and I didn't back up my art at all. And so I just lost it all. And at the time, I was kind of sad, but I won't I won't lie. I don't really look at my art after I finish. I don't really go back too far. So I would look back at it within like maybe a month of finishing, but then after that month, I kind of just forget that it exists and I don't scroll anywhere past it. You know what I mean? So like I'm not that devastated. Like I bring it up every now and then because like it's a funny story to tell, but I don't really think much about it. And delete it from my iPad. Yeah, I want to do that too. I want to upload it into somewhere so I have like a backup, but I feel like I just haven't done it in so long and starting it is so daunting and the process just takes so long and I really don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. I've seen people draw Avery like this. Mm-mm-mm. He is just slime. And then what did they give him? They give him like neck. Oh, neck. Okay, maybe up facing, up facing block is not the move right now. Okay, wait. Let's change this. Oh, we just throw him off to the side, and then we fix it. We do a better angle. That was just not a fun angle. My first time drawing Avery, guys. Man, Weevy's cooked with these characters of his. I think this is a very fun duo. What does his skin look like? I have a tab open of his skins. Wait, his cape is so funny. Just like a bunch of flowers. Oh, I watched the newest Zootopia movie. I thought it was funny. Also, before I watched the Zootopia movie, I heard comments about it referencing the Zootopia abortion comic that was made a couple years ago, okay? And I understood what they meant. I watched it mainly because I wanted to know what reference they made, and I get it. I get it. It does, sort of, yeah. I'm sorry, what? Wait, have you guys not seen the Zootopia abortion comic? It's 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 a time, that's for sure. Being of hyperfixation really makes me motivated to draw. Like I've been on an art grind recently. I saw your Wembu art. That was awesome. Avery is like someone hit a randomizer, and Durlord is like, this is my D&D character. He has every backstory. Wait, that's so true. That's so real. I don't know anything about Zootopia. I never watched the first movie. Oh. Well, someone made like a comic. Um, and I feel like it kind of explains itself. Judy Hopps Lover 69, what? Slime. This is like one way I see people drawing Avery, and then I think another way people draw Avery is he is like it's like how I used to draw Foolish. Do, do, do. But yeah. I love when people give Avery just like a derpy face. I feel like it's funny. Ah! You guys might be wondering. Probably not. Do I make these same noises when I'm drawing by myself? Yes. Yes, I do. Because if it's like a physical attack on me. It's like I feel it. I feel my whole body ache and hurt when I make a mistake. Slime. Gooey. So goopy. He is very goopy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Goopy. I don't know how I like to draw him yet, but we shall see. The more I draw him, the more I'll get used to it, I think. Let's fix his face. So jelly. He is jelly. He is jelly. I've also seen art of people drawing Durlord without his helmet, and he's just a guy that's like shadowy, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. That's fun. Totally doesn't fit the vibes of like all the other characters that I really like. Dot 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 dot. There we go. Uh, I always avoid drawing characters that have these type of helmets. I don't know why. I always avoid it. So like I have a shortcut on my pen, right? Um that if I double tap it, I can like switch between stuff without really having to lift my pen. But I'm so used to just not doing that. I don't know why. I just like making life harder for myself. So I would accidentally do that because I do like resting my finger on the flat part of my pen. So I would like switch my pen to the eraser and then unknowingly switch it from my hand. Um so then I go back to my pen. So Every time you see me wanting to erase a part, but then I draw it and then I erase it after, that's what happens. The double tap eraser always gets me. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know what happened to Procreate the other day, but it did delete all of my brushes. But the thing is that I do download all my brushes onto the iPad. The problem was I had to locate every single file and re-upload all of my brushes back in. I'm still missing a few, I'm pretty sure. But that's fine. I think I'm missing my outline brush, but I can always find that later. I don't really use it too often. I have my main brushes. But all my all my favorite pens are like all out of order. No. New brushes recently because I'm starting to hate all the old ones I've used. Really? I want to try to find new brushes, but this brush has been like my go-to brush for so long that I feel like if I use a new brush now, it would just be all over for me. But maybe I should play around with like a new style. Maybe do some more practice to maybe possibly light coloring. Because I will say, coloring is probably one of my, if not the least favorite part of art for me. It's just so boring. It's so boring. I've slowly grown to not like line art either. But I'll admit it, I just don't like making art. I hate drawing. Don't know why I do it, bro. Doing art for a career and then doing art for a hobby. It's funny. Book art I did was just a color sketch. And then I tried that with the Wimbu piece, and then just didn't like how it looked, so I lined it. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes I feel like line art is inevitable. What was the sweater? It was like a snowman, right? Dude, I freaking love this snowman. I like to think like those little white stripes is like fluffy parts of his sweater. I think that's funny. Jolly, so jolly. Oh god, I'm gonna draw something very self-indulgent. I love just expanding the canvas. Also, guys, is there like some kind of illness going around? I had so many plans this week, but a bunch of them got canceled because people have been getting sick, and that's concerning to me. People have been getting sick, yeah. And it's like a weird kind of illness. COVID's still out there, yeah. But it feels like a weird kind of illness, you know what I mean? Because like my cousin, he said he's been feeling sick, but like it's like he feels off. It's not like he's sick, but he just doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? Also, can I say that I always mix up which direction his cape is? I think when I first drew him, I drew it the other way. Because, like, I think I saw a bunch of art drawing it the other way. But then when I went to look at the skin, it was in the opposite direction. I also saw art of people drawing Durlord with like a cropped chest plate. It's like a crop top, but like his chest plate. And I thought that was funny. So then I did it too. Yeah, armor's just for looks. It's not actually protecting anything. Yeah. Woohoo. there's this song that I wanted to play, but I actually don't remember what it was. Like the other day, I was thinking about it. I was like, I want to play this song and just put it on repeat on stream. And then I don't remember what it is. Oh well. Man, I love free will. Having free will is kind of fun. Like, yeah, maybe I can draw my delusions into real life. Oh, I forgot I have to go to gym tonight. Mm. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ah! Mhm. EMF in the 2025, dude. When I saw he got brand new lines in the Parkour X PvP Civ, I couldn't believe it. I was just happy he was there. I couldn't believe he had speaking lines. I was like, there's just no way. I think that was why my my love for his character was like brought back like tenfold. Oh, my delusions, my delusions. G manifest EMF in 2026. It has to happen because because if Evbo is going to make more episodes for Parkour X PvP Civ, and he has to show up some more. There's just no way they brought him in for one episode, and he's also stuck in a different dimension. He has to play a part, play like a pretty big part or something later in the episodes, because like he's literally the parkour champion. Okay, EMF dies in PvP Civ. Lightning, don't even get me started. I've been thinking about like plot advancements about how it could carry on, and many of the times, like literally many of the scenarios that I have made up in my mind, EMF dies in the end. Cuz I can literally see it happening. I can see it happening, okay? Like I can envision it in my head, okay? Like literally one scene in particular, they find out who the last evil guy is, the guy with the purple sign. Maybe he's not evil or whatever. We need Doomed. Yes, it all leads to Doomed. Please let me have one favorite character series survive. Like, think about it, okay, guys? Think about it. The whole journey with like Parkour, FBO, and EMF, okay? Like, it all started with it all started with Evbo, okay? Just wanting to rank up. And so he finally ranks up, meets a parkour master. The parkour master is like, this guy is not following the rules. Let me put him in his place. Finds out how well this guy does parkour and is like, wait, this guy must be the ticket. Right? Like EMF has been working so long to try and like save Parkour Civilization. He wants change for Parkour Civilization because he doesn't like how the format is currently, right? He sees Evbo and shares his vision and is like, you have to do this. And so Evbo ranks up, becomes a master. They somehow find a way to go all the way to the champion, whatever. He's like, you have to defeat the champion so you can save Parkour Civilization. And so then he does, okay? And so he's the Parkour Civilization, he's the Parkour champion. Evbo becomes Parkour champion. EMF is like his right hand man, right? They work on the whole place together, okay? They're literally seen together from the very beginning. In season 2, okay, season 2, episode 1, they're literally right next to each other the whole time. They're like bickering and bantering like they do as like close friends does, you know. And then blah blah blah, new parkour layer that they have to figure out. You stay back. So that by the time we can like whatever, like I can do 360s and something EMF, we can do 360s together when we both make it through this. He jumps off, he goes to the other side, he gets kidnapped. This is like spoilers for the entirety of Parkour Civilization, okay? Evbo spends the entire time in the new layer looking for EMF. Like, he's just playing along to what Siwat is saying so that he could find EMF, okay? He's like, oh, you have my friend, you know where he is. I'll help you with this as long as you help me find him, okay? He is doing it to save EMF this entire time, okay? And then in the very end, he just ends up saving Parkour Civilization again and defeats the parkour villain while finding EMF, and then he becomes parkour god, and instead of like doing like this whole series to find the perfect parkour champion, he picks EMF to be his champion. He literally picks him, okay? And so then they're side by side the entire time. Okay, I love how passionate you are, but also say, like, you gotta think about it. Literally, Evbo, if you think about it, season 1, EMF picked Evbo to become the champion, and then in season 2, Evbo picks EMF to be the champion. Like, if you think about it, they picked each other, okay? I love when G yaps. And like, we have to, I don't even, why did I say this? Oh, because I wanted to talk about like, wait, that's true? I'm telling you! This is why I love Mathball! And then And so like they've been by each other's side this entire time. So it just makes sense if one of them dies in PvP Sim. Why else would they bring Jumper? I'm kidding. Jumper is awesome. Jumper is like Apprentice. She's a parkour master. You know, your powers of manifestation are too powerful. Stop. Just think about it. Think about this scene, okay? They've been side by side. They know what's going to happen. They know when danger is going to become upon each other because they've experienced this. I have no idea what you're saying, but I'm happy for you. Thank you so much, Paimar. Imagine Evo died in PvP Civ and then EMF becomes Parkour God. Yeah, that could happen. But also consider, um, the two Evbos are going up against purple sign antagonist person. Okay, don't know who it is. Lots of people are saying it's Siwat from Parkour Civilization because he's speaking from the dead and trying to get the other Siwat to like whatever, you know. But like, do you know how cinema it would be? Just like imagine they're like facing off. Part a PvP Evbo is like on one side. It's Wi-Fi's. That would be crazy. And then Parrot has a reason to come back into the series. Wait. Pause. Cuz I can see a scene where like they find out that Parkour Evbo, even though he's a god, um he's just a god to Parkour Civilization and not to PvP Civilization, so he's still vulnerable to PvP attacks, right? So I can see a world where Siwat, PvP Siwat, he's a bow and arrow user. He's an archer, right? I can see him from one side of this like area. Don't know where this area is, this area. And something lands some kind of arrow attack, whatever, parkour evbo, okay? But parkour evbo is kind of like focused in on whoever purple sign villain antagonist person guy is, right? There's this meme that's like the biggest shipper that's you in Mappa. No, for real. That's it's literally me. I I think about Mappo every day of my life, okay? I think about them every single day. Some days I don't say it out loud, but every single day I think about them. Okay? Why? Don't know. I think of the same scenario every single time I think of them. Nothing changes. But yeah, anyways, something, EMF notice, something, EMF tells Jumper, hit me with some speed, something blocks the hit or whatever. He gets hit. Evo's like, what the hell? You know? Siwa and Evo and Siwa's their biggest shipper. No, for real. Like, I also get it. I get it. I don't know. Anyways, that's my whole story. There you go. Me ranting about the entire parkour civilization plot just to say 2 seconds of what I think of how EMF could die. You know what? GG's. If EMF dies, not going to be upset. Cause you can't hurt me how I hurt myself first, you know? True, exactly. Ah! But yeah, anyways. Maybe am I like am I a little crazy? Do you guys think I'm a little crazy? I feel like I am. What? Never. Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. So long as you guys don't think so. Crazy you? No way. Ahaha. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I'm glad you guys don't think so. I feel like Durlord would be a little bit taller. Ah! Oh, the charging. Okay, it's charging. That's good. Guys, have you been getting those TikToks about like um EJ from K-pop Demon Hunters? And she's been like in this interview and like showcasing a bunch of the demos. Those are cool. I also so we were watching the Christmas football game, right? And Huntrix performed in the halftime show, and it was really awesome. But it was so funny because I told like my little cousins, they love Huntrix, right? About it, and they like what they wanted to watch, and then my TikTok is just depressing you edits. That's so funny. Um, but but yeah, so when the halftime performance happened, I was like watching it. My whole family wasn't really paying attention. They were just like talking and stuff or whatever. but as soon as like Huntrix like was on the screen, sometimes I'm like unaware of like the volume of my voice when I get excited, right? And I literally yelled out, I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Huntrix!" And then and then I guess I said it louder than I meant to because then like my whole family quieted down and everyone turned to the TV and I'm like, "Oh." But it was great because I could hear them. My cousins were excited. They love Huntrix. Though when I told them, they're like, "Isn't Huntrix old news now?" I'm like, "Hello?" I'm like, "K-pop Demon Hunters came out this year." I'm like, "It hasn't been 2 weeks since you asked me to watch the K-pop Demon Hunters movie at my house. Hello?" Guys, I don't know. I feel like the new generation's so cooked. Consumerism, yeah. Oh, why did I decide to do this, guys? Guys, why did I decide to do this? Why? Why? I've grown tired. I don't want to work on this anymore. Should I doodle what I wanted to draw? This art that I wanted to draw since my iPad got got literally zapped, right? That's good enough. This was what I wanted to draw. It's literally Durlord, right? Let me draw Durlord first. Yeah, I will simplify him a little bit. Oh my gosh, hi! Hello. I feel like it's been so long. Hello, how are you? Hi. I'm good. Yay! Yippee! Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Dude, this is gonna be so dumb. This is what I wanted to draw so badly. When I was without my iPad for 24 hours. It's so funny. Okay, are you ready? Is that Chikawa? Yes. Yep. I wanted to draw Durlord and Chikawa so badly when my iPad was away from me. When I got the idea, I'm like, I don't have my iPad. I want to watch Chikawa so badly. I should. I only know like a basic gist of all the characters. And with that basic gist, um I think Avery and Usagi would be would be a very well fit duo. This doodle page is so funny. Why is it just so everything ever? Yeah, this is the art that I wanted to draw so badly. And now I did it. And I will finish this at some point and post it. Cause I just think it's so funny. Yeah, let's expand the canvas more. Stretch. So many doodles. Yeah, we are doodling it up in here. Okay. I do have to go soon though. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna try and be back tomorrow. One last stream before the new year. Um, maybe tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try and be around tomorrow morning. And then, I'm unsure if I want to do um a birthday stream. So what are the birthday plans? Yeah, I'm unsure if I want to do a birthday stream. Because I think I may or may not be going out on the 1st. So if it happens, it happens. I'll do a mini countdown stream and then, it probably won't be a long stream. Just like a countdown stream. And then I'll be going out on my birthday, I'm pretty sure. With my family. Dude, there's just so many birthdays during this time. We did like a double birthday celebration last night because it's so cute. So I have a friend, his name's Frosty. You guys might know him. I have another friend, her name's Alex or Moon Alex. Um, and their birthday is literally a day apart. Her birthday is on the 29th, Frosty's birthday is on the 30th, and they both planned a surprise birthday party for each other 1 hour apart. It was so funny receiving the information. It was really endearing though. Yeah, it was fun. We're doing a birthday game night later tonight though, so I will be playing games later tonight with friends. Um, After I come back from working out. But yeah, I do want to make New Year's resolutions. I think I might do a really early like not an early stream, but like a stream where I make a bunch of resolutions for myself. My problem is that if I write down plans or I say my plans out loud, I fear the likelihood of me doing it decreases greatly. You know what I mean? It's like if I don't say what I plan to do, then I will more likely do it than if I tell you guys my plans. It's actually a psychological phenomenon. Yeah. Something off. I don't know what. Hmm. Hmm. I think it's because I haven't decided what pose yet. Ugh. Sketching just takes too long. Or maybe I just doodle too much already. Do I like this? I don't know if I like this. And then I just haven't worked on Avery like at all. I think this is how I drew Forcy the first time I drew him, like months ago. I think I drew Forcy in the same way. I was told that when I draw these types of characters, like Avery and how I draw Prince Sam, it gives off like very Adventure Time vibes, is what I was been told. Which I can totally see. I think it's funny to think about. It's because I haven't actually watched Adventure Time. I haven't either. Yeah, I've like seen a couple episodes here and there, but I haven't actually watched it, and I was told to. I don't know when I started giving Bo fingerless gloves. It just kind of happened. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it on his skin. He has a turtleneck, as in like bad posture. There, his posture is somewhat fixed. I love drawing Minecrafters with the tight shirt turtlenecks. It makes sense, you know? No, it does. I don't understand how it does, but it does. It's like sometimes the skin doesn't even have it, but people add it anyway, and it just makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a staple. God, this is so silly. They do parkour as just part of the gear. No, for real. God, this is my crossover of the century, guys. If my crossover of the century. Like, if this ever happens, I would be so happy. But it's never gonna happen. Ah! Can you see that? Or would it be better to just darken? Very cool. God, if it does ever cross over, you guys have to yell at me, okay? You gotta let me know. Stretch. Chikawa. Chikawa. Well, all the doodles I made today, except for this Durlord that I drew last night. Avery and Durler played by Weefies with a voice changer. No, for real. I mean, Evbo is played by Evbo, and EMF is played by Evbo with a voice changer. Wait, we're connecting dots right now. We are connecting dots right now. Avery and Parkour Sif and Durlord and PvP Sif? Wait. Wait, you're on to something. Okay. Well, I do have to head out. One of these doodles will be finished, I think. What weapon would Durlord be? Durlord would probably be an axe based on vibes. I think. I think he's more of an axe person. Because if we consider that the possibility of Avery also, if Avery wasn't PvP safe, I think Avery would be a sword. But yeah, I do have to go. But surely I'll be back tomorrow morning for me. Because maybe I'll do one last stream before the end of the year. Yeah. I think I think that would be good. Abandoning us so soon? It's been 3 hours. I'll be back at some point. So eepy, yeah, but I have to get ready and go to the gym, and then after the gym I have to freshen up and play golf with friends. Wake up before 7 p.m. Oh my gosh, lightning. Yeah, but that's the plan. So, I'll figure out what I want to do later this week for my first stream of the year. Wow, can you guys believe we're in 2026? I feel like 2025 went by pretty quickly, but also probably the longest years. I feel like the end of the year always just like comes out of nowhere. Cause I would be like 2025 felt so long, yet and we're almost in 2026. I feel like especially the last quarter or like the last third of 2025 just felt so long. 2024 was technically longer. I don't know. The month of October it lasted forever for me. 98 of it unemployed. There. October just felt so long this year. I met Kat IRL this year. You did! Yay! That's awesome. October was 10 years long? No, for real. October did feel 10 years long. November didn't feel as long. But December felt longer than October. No, December felt longer than November, but not as long as October. Does that make sense? October felt really long. I feel like too much stuff happened in December also. Yay! Surely I go to Europe at some point, guys. And then we can all meet up. It's been so long. It's been so long. TwitchCon EU 2027, believe? Surely. 2027 will be the year. As long as the world doesn't go to absolute garbage by that time. I wish October was longer for me. I wanted to finish stuff by then, but I still haven't done. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. You gotta get on it. I'm actually pretty satisfied with these doodles. Yay! Alright. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm a little lazy to find someone to raid. So you guys... But Realm? Yeah. Maybe I'll level up later to number up, you know? But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. I'm most likely going to be around tomorrow. I hope to be at least. Because I may or may not be going to a party in the evening. If I don't, then I'll probably be hanging out with my friends, staying up till midnight. And then I might be doing something on the 1st. And then I'll be definitely doing something on the 2nd. And then I might be doing something on the 3rd, but that's also the weekend. Gosh, the beginning of the year is already so busy for me. And then we should get back to our regularly scheduled program. Alright. Well then, goodbye everybody. Thanks for hanging. You might be doing a lot of things, I know. I have to lock in for 2026. But we'll see. So long, everybody. I'll see you. Goodbye. Goodbye, all. Goodbye. Take care, everybody. And if I don't see you tomorrow, Happy New Year. I hope 2026 will treat you kindly and well, and that you guys stay safe and have a prosperous, healthy next year, surrounded by all your loved ones. All right. Goodbye, everybody.